Taco shows, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The highlights and, unfortunately, the lowlights that stood out this past week in the vast sea we call humanity.
This is 101. Got you by some deafening good that's going on downstairs in our parking lot. Just got started about 15 minutes ago, and we'll go until 6:30 this evening. We got the One Blood and SeaWorld Orlando blood drive happening.
It's happening at our stations down here, our building in Maitland. If you want the address, just Google I Heart Maitland. It's happening from 7:30 until, so don't stress about rushing here right now. 7:30 until 6:30 tonight, and you can benefit multiple ways. One, by knowing that you are helping your fellow people, right? And two, you can benefit by grabbing a little ticket there, right, Lyncher?
Actually, a couple tickets. JR, our listeners who stop by and donate will get a pair of tickets to Punk in the Park this Saturday at the Orlando Amp while supplies last. And everyone who donates is also going to get a ticket to the SeaWorld Halloween events.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hella scream, baby.
So
come on down today at the iHeart building between 7:30 this morning and 6:30 this evening. You have a lunch break? Swing on by, do some good, man.
Also get a limited edition Halloween T-shirt that glows in the dark and a wellness checkup.
And thank you ahead of time. Thank you.
Here in our studio's parking lots until 6:30 this evening.
That should be in the Good News Network.
There you go. There's your first good story. But well, go ahead and we'll finish with the good stuff. The bad stack mighty thick this week. So,
can we go through it quick? The bad stuff.
I'll do my best here, Taco Bob. This one just got on the radar, and we mentioned it in getting you in the loop this morning. The former Florida first responder accused of sexually assaulting an unconscious woman in the back of an ambulance for whom he had supposed to be transporting to the hospital. Apparently, this investigation's been going on a while because the incident happened in 2021. James Melody, 37 years old, Daytona area, arrested and booked. Count of sexual battery on a helpless person, and one count of video voyeurism.
People trust you to help them survive and make you better.
Yeah, they have video of this that ultimately got him busted. Unbelievable. The manhunt continues for that Kentucky shooter who decided to take target practice at vehicles traveling along Interstate 75 last weekend. Joseph Couch, 32-year-old, still missing in action. He has survival skills, and I don't know. I don't know if he's gotten away or is he offed himself, because he kind of indicated that was his end game. We'll see if they end up tracking him down.
Mental illness there, guarantee it.
Man fatally shot during a road rage incident at a Daytona Beach McDonald's this week. Absolutely ridiculous that it ended this way. The shooter's claiming self-defense. I don't know where this is ultimately going to go, but it's ridiculous that you get so heated at a drive-thru that somebody's pulling a gun and shooting someone else, whatever the reason may be. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable.
And hopefully the judge says exactly that.
Suspected drunk driver plowed into a restaurant in Arizona last weekend, injuring 30 people. 73-year-old Thomas Kane plowed into a very busy Elks Lodge Saturday evening in Arizona, injuring 30 people, yet he was drunk. The Florida man who shoots at his neighbor, kills the neighbor, and then apparently said, "How do you like me now?"
Yep, we reported on him earlier in the week.
Identified as 38-year-old Clinton Robinson approached the victim before multiple gunshots rang out. The Las Vegas gas station worker accused, we talked about this in Idiotology earlier this week, Las Vegas gas station worker charged with attempted murder after beating a customer to within an inch of his life with a baseball bat because he deemed the customer had taken too much nacho cheese from the self-serve nacho cheese machine in the convenience store at 4 o'clock in the morning.
It's not that important, bud.
That 17-year-old creep who just killed his mother this week, who had been released from custody in Oklahoma after killing his father last year, which was in self-defense. Yeah, well, okay about that. He moved here to Florida, and now his mother is dead after 17-year-old Colin Griffith allegedly stabbed her in the neck. That was also in self-defense.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
Throw the book at the kid. Charge him as an adult as well.
Suspect arrested in a fatal shooting near a Melbourne school. We talked about this. Stone Magnet Middle School had to be put on lockdown when gunshots were heard at the nearby Tip Top Mini Mart, where a 27-year-old man was gunned down by what turns out to be the 21-year-old suspect, Malachi Dante Bell, who was trying to make his way back to Homestead when he was busted. Then we've got a California man who's been charged of going on a killing spree, killing 81 animals in a 3-hour shooting rampage. That would be Vicente Arroyo, 39-year-old.
What a whack job.
Lovely individual there.
Give us some good news, and I have some not so great news.
I already gave you a couple good news stories, including the John Bon Jovi one. I wanted to, again, give props to the two Good Samaritans in Brevard, Ariana Ebert and Don Cobb, who jumped into the Indian River.
That's the one you gave me, dude.
I gave you the John Bon Jovi one.
Right there. You think I printed this up?
Okay.
So, he gives me the Good News Network one and then giveth and taketh away, I tell you. Now, here's the nods. Oh, go ahead.
I'm done.
Are you sure?
It's all you. Good news, man.
You sure?
Yeah.
You might want to give me another. You know why?
You don't have the Bon Jovi one, which you said...
I wrote it down right here, Bon Jovi.
So I did give you two. I was trying to give you the one that I didn't.
Yeah, I got the lady and the man, Good Samaritan rescues man.
We might become a bad story here in a minute.
No way! Don't shoot me in the drive-thru.
Russian Taco Show broke out in fisticuffs over who was going to report the most good news.
They were talking about Good News Network, and all of a sudden it went sideways. All right, there's the good news. Jumping in the lagoon. Good job, people. John Bon Jovi, you're getting a little pow for running over and saving an individual who's going to jump to their demise off of a little thing. I know there's some conspiracy.
Bridge.
A bridge. I know there's conspiracy out there saying, oh, this was probably planned by him for his music video to make him look like a hero. No, it wasn't. It's good news. Just take it. Here's the not so great news. What do I not have today in the studio? Internet access.
See, now, you've known that since what time, Taco Bob?
Long enough to realize that I have it on my phone, just not on my computer. Sick burn, pow!
One of these days, I'm somehow going to get him to actually prepare for this segment in advance.
I did. I printed up held the story you gave me. Anyway, this one's from a listener, a good news story for us. He
grasping at straws now.
He said, in case the Bulldog doesn't cover it, here's a good news story. Palm Bay local, represent Palm Bay, Bayside High School graduate, 63rd round draft pick, Andrew Walters, made his MLB debut last night on national television with against the Tampa Bay Rays. There you go.
What round?
63rd.
How many rounds do they have?
I have no idea. It's baseball. Not really huge. But Andrew, you made it. You're representing Florida. Pow! Let's go back to the Good News Network on the phone. Let me close out the spam. Okay.
The struggle is real.
John Bon Jovi's right there on the front page of the Good News Network because, well, it's great news. Oh, look at this dude. I recognize him. James Earl Jones. You're getting a little pow. I know you passed away, but you made a lot of people happy over the years and scared when you played the Luke, I am your father. We have an ultra rare reptile with only 400 left that can survive in colder.
A what?
Ultra rare reptile.
Okay.
There's only 400 of these left, Pat. And
what?
I don't know. It's just a little reptile. Something in the people's hand. Anyway, it's too small on my phone to see. Temps are sparking hope for Western Swamp Tortoise. It's a Western Swamp Tortoise. There's only 400 left. This little guy could go around and hump other tortoise. And then we have multiple. Pow! Yep, that's what they sound like, Pat. The sleek new LA commuter train is pollution-free. Leave it to L.A. Good job, man. It's about the only thing you're kind of doing right. Pow! We had an artist that made furniture out of tennis balls. Yeah, I bet it stunk. No, but otherwise it would take 400 years to decompose a tennis ball. Did you ever know that, people? When you're out there playing tennis, you might not realize, but all those balls that you're hitting, those poor little green fellas, those things take 400 years to decompose. Switch to pickleball.
Or you could just throw it for your German Shepherd like I do and watch it be decomposed in a matter of an afternoon.
Yeah, or you could hang it in the garage like I do and watch your wife run into it and go straight through it into the cabinet that's in front of the car at least once a week.
How literal!
Pow! Just like that. It's like, here's the cabinet with all the paint stuff. All right, wife's home. I'll take that power away. That was not nice, honey. D-Pal. After 9 years... This is another California one. Yeah, goodbye. A beekeeper found grandfather's long-lost hives, Pat, thriving in a quarry, and turns them into a colony of millions. His grandfather was a beekeeper, too, and we think there's a bee shortage. BS. There's millions of them this dude just turned into. So the flowers will bloom. Everybody's good. And Andrew's in the major leagues. Pow, pow, pow.
Can I hit the eject button now?
Yeah, do it.
Thank God. Oh, geez.
Linton Taco on demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.
This